another one out there on YouTube now that is live. I'm now live on YouTube again. Is it applique or pieced or both? So Kim, it is pieced. And yes, it looks like Christmas ornaments, and the fabric is a ton of fun. YouTube is up and running again for anybody who wants to go hop back over onto YouTube. It's up and running again. Very cute quilt. Loved your Christmas fabric line. Yes, it is very, very cute. This fabric was a blast to work with. I loved, loved, loved working with it. It's very, very cute. It has adorable patterns. Oh my gosh. Adorable patterns as part of it. It was a lot of fun to make. And yes, it's all pieced. There's no applique. So there's a lot of curved piecing. It does say on the quilt pattern, which looks like this. This is the retro pattern. Oh my gosh, this light is driving me crazy. Hold on. Okay. Here's the pattern. And it does say that it is, yes, shirt. So it's Christmas in July. So I wore my Christmas shirt. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I figured, why not break out the Christmas shirt for Christmas in July? So this is the pattern, and it is an intermediate level pattern. However, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And for people who are going to be purchasing this quilt kit, if you want a tutorial on how to put together these blocks, I've already thought about doing that and providing that if that would be helpful to anybody. But once you are done making this quilt, you will be a curved piecing master. You will be very comfortable with curved piecing, that's for sure. So it's all pieced, no applique. It went together pretty quickly because I had the squares for the ornaments cut up a while ago for probably the last couple weeks. But I didn't get started on anything else, no other cutting or anything else. And so I really kind of jumped into it on Friday, and I think I had it done by Tuesday. So it went together pretty quickly, but I was pushing to get it done in time for this week. So that's the big reveal. That is called Dear Christmas Retro Ornament Quilt Kit, and it is live on the shop. I am sorry that I'm so scattered today. I feel like I was not as prepared as I normally am. So Teresa, good. I'm glad you're back. Hi, Deanna. Kim says, have you done curved piecing before? Because it looks like you're already a curved piecing master. Your curves are perfect from my vantage point. Thank you. I have done a lot of I've done some curved piecing, but not a lot. No. I've done a lot of curved sewing in the past just through making clothes or bibs. So piecing that way, but not quilt piecing. I have not done a lot of curved. I've done a little curved quilt piecing in the past, but not a lot. So this was really, I actually had no idea what I was supposed to do at the beginning when I first started it. And I was like, what? This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how this is supposed to go together. And then I called my friend Sharon for a little bit of help. And once it clicked, then it was like super, super easy. I mean, not easy. You have to kind of take your time with it, but it went smoothly after it clicked and I knew, what I was supposed to be doing, which is why I would love to provide a tutorial for someone, because once you see it and once you know what you're supposed to do, it'll be easy peasy. So there we go. Exciting news. We're almost to 400 subscribers. Exciting new quilt kit reveal. I'm really excited about this. Anybody that I've shared it with has thought that it is super, super cute. So I hope you guys like it as well. Happy July to everyone. I can't believe it's July 2nd already. Tomorrow, Hamilton comes. That's so exciting. We're having a Hamilton viewing family party. I mean, we're not doing it with a lot of other people, but we're doing it with family. So I'm excited about that. Sharon says, you are a pro at curve piecing now, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm comfortable, much, much more comfortable with it now. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. So I revealed the secret quilt. It's live in the shop. Hamilton tomorrow. Let's jump into some quilting stuff. I have some stitching stuff today as well, although not a ton because I was busy doing this week, and so I didn't get a lot of stitching done. So my hope is to really jump into stitching this week and get caught up on my stitching. So we're going to jump into quilting. First of all, making this quilt was my first time using the magic pins, and I loved them. I got stabbed by one at one point, so there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into making this quilt top, quite literally. But I loved these pins. Oh my gosh, they are so much different than using the other pins that I typically use. So much different. So they're a little bit longer than the pins that I typically use, much sharper, and the grip at the end, it's much easier to grab onto. There's kind of a ridged area to pull the needles out or the pins out. And so it gives you a much easier grasp on the pins. And I will say that because they are sharper, I'll show you a little bit up close. Do you see how it's kind of ridged? It's got this kind of ridging up here. So it makes it easier to grab. And because they are sharper, I feel like they really go through those layers of fabric a lot easier. So I was pleasantly surprised with these little cuties and really enjoyed working with them when I was piecing that quilt this week. So magic pins, those are in the shop, and I found them to be really great pins to be working with. Then let's jump into quilt kits that we have available in the shop, and then I'm going to give you some updates on all of the quilting stuff that's coming, because I know that some of you out there have reserved some stuff and you've been wondering when it's coming. So I'm going to cover all of that today on the quilting side of things, because there's a lot happening right now with releases in quilting. So first, I'm going to go into, with all the quilt kits that I've been cutting up, I do have some yardage that was left. So I'm going to share with you quickly some like end of bolt yardage that I have left. Some of these will be pretty close to regular price because it's new. But if you want any of these are not listed in the shop, so you just need to contact me if you're interested in it. And you can email me at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com. The first one is Swiss dot. This is cream with kind of a gray Swiss dot. This is what's used for the Boo Quilt Kit backing or background fabric. And I have about a 4-yard cut left here. It's very, very cute. A great background fabric. And then I have another 1.5 yard cut of the Swiss dot in cream, and another 1 3/4 yard cut in the Swiss dot in cream. And then this is at home. This is the cream on cream tonal print. And I have 3 yards available for $23.98. So if you're interested in this one, if you can see, it's kind of got this cream tonal print, $23.98 for 3 yards. And then this is Lori Holt. This is the honey, what's it called? It's a bee background, and it's like the honey circle. They're little circles. And this one is 4 yards for $34.98 for the honey circle. So that's it for the fabric. Just let me know if you're interested in any of those. And then happy early 4th of July weekend. I have some stuff that I'm going to put on sale for the weekend. I have some stuff that I'm going to put on sale for the weekend to celebrate the 4th of July and the Hamilton release, let's be honest, because I'm really, really excited about that. So the first thing, we have Summer Sweet pre-cuts in the shop. We have fat quarter bundles and we have fat 1/8 bundles left. So fat quarter bundles are on sale right now in Summer Sweet for $89.98. And the fat 1/8 bundles are on sale right now as we speak for $49.98. So if you're interested in Summer Sweet, this is a great way to get a bundle of it in your life for a really, really, really good price. Like those are really, really good prices for these bundles. So take advantage of that if you're still looking for some Summer Sweet. And then, let's see, we have Daisy Doo. Here's our Daisy Doo quilt. Adorable Dresden quilt kit. So for the Daisy Doo quilt kit, you get this chunk of yardage. This is a lot of yardage right here. And then in addition to that, you get an entire fat 1/8 bundle. This is also going to be on sale this weekend for $109.98, marked down pretty significantly. So Daisy Doo is on sale for the weekend for $109.98. And then we have Bunnies in the Garden, which is an adorable summer quilt. Look at that, with the little bunnies on there. You get this little bundle of fabric, and then you get a jelly roll for the Bunnies in the Garden quilt kit. And this one is on sale for the weekend for $49.98. So super, super reasonable. $49.98 for Bunnies in the Garden. Let's see. Kim says, we will be watching Hamilton tomorrow night too. Can't wait. I know. I can't wait either. We're doing kind of a viewing party. And so we're going to be watching it probably around 1 something our time while my little one naps. And we are doing Philly cheesesteak sandwiches because we're trying to do like a theme that could go with Hamilton. So we figured Philly cheesesteaks, Philadelphia, that kind of plays an important part during that era. So we're doing Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, which my neighbor, who is from Pennsylvania originally, gave me his recipe. And we've had them before because he invited us over once and he made them and they were delicious. And ever since having them, my kids are like, can we have more of those sandwiches? And I said, I don't have the recipe. I've never made them. I don't know how to make them. And so he shared with me his recipe. And so we're going to make those. And then he was so nice. He sent over some root beer that's made in Philadelphia. So we have some special root beer that's made in Philadelphia to have with our themed party as well. So we're going to have like potato salad and coleslaw and Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. And my daughter wants to make some dips, and my other daughter wants to make some cupcakes, 4th of July, like with a lot of red, white, and blue sprinkles on it. And so everybody's excited to make a bunch of stuff to have this Hamilton viewing party. So we are so, so excited. The kids have been counting down the days. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun memory. I mean, it doesn't take much during a pandemic, right, to get people excited because there's not a lot going on. So this has kind of been a really nice thing to look forward to, you know, because there hasn't been a lot. We're not involved in activities this summer. We're not doing all of that stuff. And so it's been kind of rough to be a kid right now. And so this has been really nice to give everybody something to get excited about and to look forward to. So I hope it goes well. I'm really, really excited. The trailers have been coming out. Like, it looks really, really good. I can't wait to see it. I'm super excited. So tell me, anybody else who's watching out there, tell me what you think. Let me know after you see it. It'll be so much fun to watch. Okay, so all that stuff that I just said is on sale. And then the last sale item is one of my favorites, Gingham Windows by Beverly McCullough at Flamingo Toes. This quilt kit is adorable. I think that these little the windows are super, super cute. The Singing in the Rain fabric collection is adorable. You can see how adorable it is in this little project bag that Sharon made for me. It's so, so cute. And pictures don't do this fabric collection justice. Like, it's really, really cute in person. And so this is another quilt that really showcases the fabric collection. You can see all the prints really nicely in these windows that are part of this pattern. So for this kit, you get this chunk of fabric, and then you get a layer cake to go with it. And this is on sale for this weekend only. And it is on sale for $109.98. So another great deal on a really adorable quilt kit. I mean, I think most of my quilt kits are adorable, but Gingham Windows I really like. It has just kind of a crisp, fresh, bright feel to it. I can totally see that on a freshly made bed. It would just brighten up any room that it is fortunate enough to be in. So that is on sale for this weekend as well. And then some new kits that we just recently got into the shop. The first one is Spellbound. This fun Halloween quilt kit. This quilt pattern is by the Quilt Factory. And the fabric inside is Midnight Magic by April Rosenthal, which was just released. So it's a new release. And in this kit, you get this chunk of fabric. Beautiful. And then this orange is kind of the background. And then you get some black and some gray floral on black. You get the pattern, and then tucked behind that pattern is a charm pack. So you get a charm pack included as well. So that is Spellbound. That is in the shop, ready to ship right now. And everything that we're shipping like the same day. So our shipping is pretty quick. You're going to get stuff shipped out immediately. Like as soon as you place your order, it's going to head back out the door. And then one of my favorites, and I have, I think, a couple of these left, is Boo. Boo is a quilt pattern by the Pattern Basket. And in our Happy Little Stitch Shop quilt kit, it has been paired with Midnight Magic by April Rosenthal, which is very, very similar to what you see on the cover here. Like as far as the color scheme goes, it's going to be pretty similar. And so you get the Boo quilt kit in Midnight Magic. Included in the kit, I don't have a whole kit here to share with you because I have ended up shipping them all. But you get, this is the background fabric. This is that Swiss dot that I was talking about before. And then you get other fabric in that kit as well. You get some black, you get some, I don't know what else. Oh, the binding. You get some of the dark color black with gray floral for the binding. And then you get an entire fat quarter bundle as part of this quilt kit. And so you're going to have some of these left over to be able to play with and do some other things with. But this is a great, you get a lot of fabric in this quilt kit. So that's the Boo quilt kit. And like I said, I think I have maybe a couple of those left. And then we have a ton of stuff coming. Hello, Jill. Thanks for jumping on. How are all of you guys out there, by the way? How has your week been? What have you guys been busy doing? Fill me in on your lives. We've got a lot of quilt stuff coming. So I have some updates for you. First up is Homegrown Holidays. Let me get a visual here for you guys to know what I'm talking about. This is Homegrown Holidays. And I've had some questions about when this will be arriving. The last estimate that I had was that shops should be receiving it the week of July 13th. So not next week, but the week after. This is a boxed kit by Deb Strain using her Homegrown Holidays fabric collection. It's super, super cute. Right now you can find it for reservation in the coming soon section of the website. So that, for those of you who have already reserved, and I've had some questions about it, I should hopefully be receiving it the week of the 13th. And then as soon as I receive it, I'll invoice you, and then I'll get it out the door to you right away without delay. And then we have Dear Christmas. Now, as you know, the Dear Christmas yardage is here. A lot of you have been placing orders, so I have the entire fabric collection. So hi, Jenny. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for joining. So I have the entire Dear Christmas fabric collection, which is super exciting. And thank you so much for those of you who have placed orders for yardage for that. Thank you so, so much. So the yardage is in the shop, and I'm taking yardage orders right now. And then the things that I'm still waiting on are pre-cuts and the Dear Christmas quilt kits, the pre-boxed quilt kits, this one. So this one I'm still waiting on, but I just received notification today that it is shipping. So it should be arriving to me sometime next week. So for those of you who reserved this Dear Christmas quilt kit, I should be able to hopefully invoice you next week and get it out the door to you. So it's it's coming. It's in transit. It's coming very, very soon. So for, again, those of you who got this Dear Christmas quilt kit in the pre-boxed kit, that's coming very, very soon. And then the second Dear Christmas quilt kit is the one that's behind me, the retro ornament, Dear Christmas retro ornament, which I talked about a lot at the beginning. That's in the shop right now. I need included in that kit, you get a fat quarter bundle. And so you will have leftover material to play with after making this quilt behind me. Or if you want to make the larger quilt, you will have enough fat quarters to be able to do that. You'll probably be short on some of the background fabric. But this one is in the shop, ready to order right now. It's not in the coming soon section. It's in the regular section of the shop. And the fat quarter bundles are shipping to me right now. So you can go ahead and place your orders. And as soon as those fat quarter bundles arrive, then I can get it out the door to you. Because I have all the other yardage that's needed for the kit. And I have the patterns as well. So in that kit, you'll get the pattern, all of the yardage for quilt top and binding. And then we have lots of yardage available for backing. So that's the update on Dear Christmas. So exciting to get all these fun lines in the shop. It's crazy. And then we have Snow Sweet. So this is another one that I have been getting so many emails about. Here is the quilt kit, or the quilt. This is the Sweet Snow Along quilt kit by J. Wecker Frisch. I always do that. This one has been super, super popular. And if you look online, you will see that I am currently sold out of reservations. However, I am trying to get more. So I'm trying. They're in the process of shipping this right now. I actually just today also got notification that Snow Sweet is ready to ship to me. So hopefully that should arrive next week. So for those of you who have already reserved this kit, I should be invoicing next week for you and getting these out the door to you. Janet is doing a sew along for this kit, for this quilt, and she has officially said that her sew along date will start on July 23rd. That is the start date. So as long as this fabric all arrives and I can get everything cut up, you should get your invoice paid. You should get your fabric well in time for the start of her sew along on July 23rd. So Janet, again, is starting her Sweet Snow Along on July 23rd. This is the quilt that she's going to be making. I've had a ton of reservations for it. The fabric is on the way. As soon as I get it and get it cut up, I will invoice you and get it out the door to you. The thing that has not shipped yet are the quilt patterns. So that could cause a little bit of a delay depending on when they get those out the door to me. But I'm hoping that they should be not far behind because I know Janet mailed them to Riley Blake Designs this past week. So they should be getting them soon and then starting to fill orders. So my hope is that those won't be too far behind. So that is what is going on with this Sweet Snow Along. And trust me, as soon as I figure out or hear if I can get more fabric, I will post it on Instagram. I will let people know that I have X number of kits now available. So I am working on trying to get more because I know a lot of you have been asking, can you get more? I want a kit, I want a kit, I want a kit. I am working on it. And my hope is that, yes, I will be able to offer a few more and I will post about it and I will talk about it on the live stream and give you updates that way. Kim says, I'm excited to see everyone's Snow Sweet quilts. It's super, super cute. I can't wait to do that one. Is the sew along something you can watch without ordering the quilt? Trying to learn. Yes, it's through her blog, which I think is called joystudio.com. She has a blog, and I think she's going to be posting everything through that blog. So you can just follow along right on there and see what she's doing. Plus, she does have an Instagram page. And so oftentimes she will post pictures and updates on her Instagram page. Her Instagram account is at I think it's J Wecker, Wecker, Frisch, Frisch. So you can follow her on Instagram as well, and she'll give updates there. So that one is coming, and I'm working on getting more. and I will keep you informed as to how that process goes. And then the other Snow Sweet quilt kit we have is this box. This one comes pre-boxed, and it's called Snow Sweet Adventures. And this one I had sold out of, but I was able to secure some more. So I was working with Riley Blake's Designs, and I was able to get more. So they are now available again in the shop. For anyone who was looking for this, they are available to be reserved again in the shop. So this one is no longer sold out. I was able to get some more. Let's see. And the other thing about this one that I was just informed of this week is that it's delayed. So this one will not be coming until probably mid-August. So for those of you who reserved this one, Riley Blake Designs just let me know that it is delayed and it won't be arriving in the warehouse until mid-August. So I will get it after that. So expect it, sometime probably towards the end of August. Delays everywhere. Like we just can't avoid them. That's what's going on right now. Okay, and then it's already July, and so that means that Holly Berry by Corey Yoder is going to be released this month, as long as there are no delays. And so we have this pre-boxed Holly Berry quilt kit, which has been very, very popular. This is like a beautiful, timeless, classic quilt. And I was getting very, very low. I only had one reservation left, but I was able to secure some more of those. And so that is available to be reserved in the shop. And then I also have some yardage available for backing sets, which some of you have already taken advantage of. So that's really, really good. So Holly Berry will be coming this month. And then this is another one that I only had one left, and I was able to get some more and secure some more kits for Squirrely Girl. This one is coming in August. Squirrely Girl has been so popular. People get so excited about Squirrely Girl. It's so funny, but she's adorable, and people have been really, really excited about this kit. And so I was able to get more for reservations. So those are in the shop and available to be reserved. Sam's Gillum says Holly Berry is so pretty. It is pretty, and it's just very classic. It's a total classic quilt. I can see that one for people who end up making it being around for many, many years, like just handed down from generation to generation because it's so timeless. It's very, very pretty. Oh, thank you, Kim. I so appreciate that. It was so nerve-wracking. Kim says, hey, everybody, I'm super late. That new quilt is adorable. I love it. Thank you. I so appreciate that because I was a little scared making this quilt. I didn't know how it was going to be received. I put, expenses into it to be able to order fabric to sell quilt kits. And I wasn't sure. As I was making it, I was like, I think this is super adorable and I love it. And I love that it's kind of has this retro feel to it. And it showcases all of these really fun prints, but what if nobody else likes it? So thank you. I appreciate hearing that. And then Jill says, I was late too, but happy to be here with everyone. Hi, Jilly. So glad that you could join. So excited for the Shine On kits and fabric. Me too, Jenny. Okay, so Squirrely Girl, I have more of. That is coming. The Jane Austen kit as well. This one is also due in August, which is only 1 month away. How is that happening? Teresa says, it was so stunning that you froze YouTube. I wish. That would be funny. Thank you so much for saying that. That cracks me up. Okay, so Jane Austen, I was down to only one left of these as well. And so I reached out to see if I could get some more. And thankfully, I was able to get a few more. So more of these are available to be reserved in the shop. And that one is due in August. So that's coming right around the corner. And then in September, we have Balboa. In the midst of all of the excitement with folklore and folktale and Shine On, I don't want people to forget that Balboa is coming in September. And some people are really, really excited about it. And I am one of them. We are offering in Balboa this Blooms quilt kit This one was designed by Sherry McConnell of Sherry and Chelsea, and I think this one is just lovely. It is so, so pretty. I love the blues that are in this collection, and I love the backing. I wish that I had the backing here to be able to show you because the backing is really kind of fun. I really like it. And I could totally see this for, just like a very sweet quilt for some little girl. These colors really remind me of my little one, so I think I'm influenced by that. Like those blues, and for some reason the florals, which I didn't really feel that with my other kids, but for some reason I feel like my little one has kind of this old soul. I don't know why. I have no idea why I feel that way, but I just do. And so these kind of old-fashioned looking florals, that's part of the reason that I think I'm so drawn to Folktale, is because it has this really old-fashioned feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. I can't think of the correct words to describe what I'm feeling or thinking in my mind, but Blooms is really, really cute. And I am excited to get this kit and to get this Balboa fabric in and share it with all of you guys. I've gotten a lot of reservations for Blooms, so I'm super excited about that. And I hope to keep getting more. And then the other quilt kit that we have from Balboa that we are going to offer is by Chelsea. She designed this one, and it's called Sparkling. And the background fabric in this collection I love too. Like, it's just very cute. It's got little colorful circles with dots around them. It's very, very cute. So this is Sparkling, and this is another one of the Balboa quilt kits that we're going to be offering. And this one is in the coming soon section. Both of them are available to be reserved. Let's see. Ren says, that's a very pretty quilt. Oh, thank you, Ren. And then Kim says, yes, that's darling. I could see it on the little girl's bed for sure. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. Sometimes I have these thoughts and I'm like, I wonder if anybody else thinks that. Kim does. Kim Patterson says, Blooms is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And the other thing I'm excited about is that it comes with those hexie pre-cuts. So I am really excited to get a package of those pre-cuts in and start playing around with that. Because I think those hexie pre-cuts will seal the deal for me for those little flowers. They're super, super cute. And with that hexie pre-cut, I think it's going to make it a lot easier. So I'm very excited. I saw it hanging as a backdrop on Sherry and Chelsea's podcast. Oh, you did? And then Kim Miller says, it's so darling. I was thinking of putting it on my little one's bed too. Yes. Like, I don't know why, but it just feels like a perfect little girl's quilt. I don't know. It's darling, darling, darling. So Balboa is coming in September, which how is it possible that that's only 2 months away? And then, of course, we have... Oh, and the Dear Christmas panel, that should be coming too. I think, I don't know if I got the shipment notification for that or not. I have to look more closely, but that should be coming as well. And then, of course, we have the Shine On. So as you know, I'm not going to go through all the quilt kits that I'm carrying for Shine On, but all 5 of them are out there to be reserved. And then I'm going to be placing my orders based off of your reservations. So if you're interested in any of those Shine On quilt kits, please be sure you reserve them, because that's what my ordering is going to be based off of. And then we have the Shine On Block of the Month Club. This one I am super excited about. I am very excited to sew up all of these blocks. So this one is out in the shop, available for you to subscribe to. And the way this one works is a 12-month Block of the Month Club. Each month you will be invoiced, and all of the details are in the shop, but you'll be invoiced and you will receive fabric for the blocks that we're going to be working on that month. I received a block schedule from It's So Emma. So everybody's going to be on the same schedule and working at the same pace. And that you will get the same blocks as everybody else who's doing this is going to be getting as well. So whatever blocks you're going to be working on that month, you will get the kit to make those blocks. And then we'll work through it over 12 months. And by the end of those 12 months, we'll have this beautiful sampler quilt. This comes from Bonnie and Camille's Quilting Quilt Bee book, which will be released in October, I think. I think it's October. The Block of the Month program starts in November, so you'll get your first shipment in November. The other perk for you stitchers out there, in their book, what's her name? Camille made a cross stitch pattern that is just like this quilt, and it is adorable. So I am super excited to stitch that as well. So that's included in the book. So if you want the pattern, it's not available separately, it's available as part of the book. So there are pre-orders available on the website right now to reserve your book so that you can get it as soon as it comes out. But for those of you who have already reserved your Block of the Month subscription, you don't need to pre-order your book because you'll be invoiced for it the first month with the first month shipment. So that's how the Block of the Month Club will work. If you have any questions about it, feel free to always reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And I'm available through email, happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com, or through Instagram. Lots of people message me on Instagram. Like, just reach out and ask away. I'm happy to answer questions. Or on here, feel free to ask too. So that's the Shine On Block of the Month Club. That starts in November. The reservation is online right now. Then we have the Riley Blake's Design 2021 Pillow Kit of the Month program. And this one has been a popular one. I ended up getting another subscription from Riley Blake Designs because I had sold through my first two. When you order a subscription from them, you get a chunk, like a batch of subscriptions in one subscription. So I sold through my first two. So I now have three. So that means that I have more available. The original deadline was June 26th, but because I ordered another subscription, it's still available. So you can still go out and reserve your spot for the Pillow Kit of the Month program. And it comes with, each month you'll get a new pillow kit. It comes in a little box, a keepsake box. And these are all the pillows for each month. This one is super, super fun. You can tell every time my mom sees this little flyer, she's like, she's thinking about doing it. Would love a stitch along for the cross stitch from the Bonnie and Camille. Yes, I'm a slow cross stitch learner. Yes, Sam's Gillum, that is a great idea. We should totally do that. How about anybody else? Would anybody else be interested in doing this cross stitch pattern as a stitch along? That is a great idea. And I'm kind of working through planning my stitch along planning for the future. So I'm so glad that you said that because that would be a lot of fun. Ren says, yes, she would love to do it too. And then the other big thing that will be coming up in January. Oh, lots of people say, okay, Sam, everybody is saying on YouTube that that's a great idea. So Ren says, yes. Kim Miller says, ooh, I would do it. And Kim, the stay-at-home quilter, says, she just says I'm, but I think she means I'm in. And then she's too excited because she's getting a puppy next week. And then Teresa says, count me in. And then Lynn says, me too. Yay, I love it. So I will plan on that. I will solidify in my brain when that book gets released. I think it's in October. And then let's do it. I'll just set up a stitch along for it. And the book will be included. And then I'll figure out like a floss kit. And she just did it on white. She did it on 25 count. I think it was 25 count Lucana. But I'll look all that stuff up and I will get a reservation up online. That is an awesome idea. I am so excited. I love it. Sam says, would you have a cross stitch kit for the Bonnie and Camille cross stitch? Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll put a reservation out there and I'll just put a kit together with the book, the cloth, and a floss kit for whatever you need for that kit. And I actually think she has some needle minders coming out. So I will try to get my hands on those needle minders as well, which won't be part of the kit. Only the essential stuff that you need, like the book, the floss kit, and the cloth will be part of the kit. And then I'll have the extra stuff as accessories. If you want them, they're here. And if you don't, then you don't have to have them. So yay, Sam says, oh, yay, and thank you. Awesome. She's super excited. And people on YouTube are super excited too. Kim Patterson says, Kim's puppy is so cute. It is, darling. Oh my gosh, Diego, he is adorable. Kim says, I was going to say I'm interested, but I needed need to see if I can fit it in. Aw, thank you, Kim. We are very excited. I'm so excited for you. And then Lynn Gray says, love Lugana. And I am working on getting some Lugana. So hopefully once the stuff with all of the shipments that I'm receiving for quilting stuff kind of settles down a little bit, which it should probably by next week, I'm hoping, then I'm going to be trying to ramp up getting in the Lugana and getting in more linen and all of that stuff. So that stuff will be coming because I want to get the Lugana for Stitchville as well, which I didn't show you. Let me show you that really quick. Stitchville is the first individual pattern released by Camille, of Bonnie and Camille. She just released it. I'm going to get locked out of this because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. She just released it a couple weeks ago, and I got notification this morning. It's been a busy shipping day for a lot of places, but I got notification this morning that the patterns have shipped to me. So those should be arriving next week as well. And so this, let's see if I can show you. This is Stitchville. And this is the cross stitch pattern by Camille of Bonnie and Camille. And she just put it out. It looks like a cute little stitch. It's not super big. The stitch count is only 87 by 87, but it is adorable. It's a quilt block, and then around the quilt block, that inside border is all spools of thread. And then that outside border are little houses and little trees. And the colors are gorgeous. I so badly want to stitch this and get it on my wall behind me. And so I'm secretly kind of going to be working on getting all of the stuff. And then I want to do this as a stitch along of the month. For anybody who's interested in stitching this with me, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to put this out there once I secure all the supplies. I'm going to put this out there as a stitch along of the month for anybody who wants to take a month and stitch this with me. I'm hoping that month will be August, but I don't know if that's going to work out or not based on shipping delays and anything like that we're experiencing right now. But as soon as I can get everything, I would love to stitch that with you guys. Sam says she needs to see puppy pictures. And then Kim is going to a massage. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your massage. Okay, then we have Vintage Christmas. This is starting in January, and this is going to be a sew along that we're doing at Happy Little Stitch Shop. The Vintage Christmas, this book is by Lori Holt, and this is the quilt that we're going to be making. And this quilt uses Lori Holt's fabric line called Cozy Christmas, and Riley Blake Designs is not going to be reprinting that after this December. So I'm kind of excited, sad to see Cozy Christmas go because it's a lovely line and I love a lot of the pattern fabrics in it. But we're kind of going to be the last hurrah for the Cozy Christmas line. So I'm kind of excited to do that with you guys and to make this quilt. This starts in January. The quilt kit can be reserved in the coming soon section of the shop right now. So we're going to start this sew along in January. This quilt kit is in the shop right now to be reserved. And please be sure that if you want to join us, you do reserve your quilt kit, because I'm basing my fabric ordering off of those reservation numbers. So if you need that quilt kit, be sure that you reserve it and don't rely on just getting it after it arrives here, because as you can see, a lot of reservations, people reserve a lot and then I end up running out of stuff. So I hate running out and not being able to get you guys what you need. So please reserve it if you want that kit. Okay, so excited to do Vintage Christmas, says Sharon. Me too. I am really excited about it. I kind of wish we could have started it in July, but you know, it would have been fun to kind of stitch it starting in July. But I think it'll also be a really fun winter project because there are so many fun blocks in there. I'm really excited to do that. Ren says, I'm excited to make it and to do custom quilting. Oh, yes. And so Ren is from Quilting is My Serenity. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, Ren had offered to donate a giveaway For everybody who buys a vintage Christmas quilt kit from Happy Little Stitch Shop, your name will be entered into a drawing, and you could win free custom quilting from Wren. And as you saw, I shared some of her quilting last week or the week before, maybe a couple weeks ago. She does beautiful custom quilting. You can just ask the two people who won those table toppers. I've heard back from them. They've had wonderful things to say about it. The quilting is gorgeous. And so Wren does such a good job. Kim says Wren's quilting is amazing. It is super, super amazing. Anybody is going to be super lucky to win that giveaway. And it was so generous of her to collaborate with us and do that. So again, anybody who purchases from Happy Little Stitch Shop the vintage Christmas quilt kit, your name will be entered into a drawing to win free custom quilting on your vintage Christmas quilt. That's amazing. It's amazing. So thank you so much for Wren for doing that. It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you. Now, I just have a little bit of stitching stuff to share with you because, like I said, I didn't get much work done on stitching this week with making the quilt. So we have Christmas in July, and each day I've been trying to share on Instagram Christmas in July stitches for people to work on throughout the month. So here was our first Happy Little Stitch Shop Christmas in July pick was I'll Be Home for Christmas. Sam Skillum says, that is awesome, Wren. So sweet. So sweet of you to donate that to us. And it really, really was. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll Be Home from Christmas. This is by Flamingo Toes, Beverly McCullough. And in the shop, we have the pattern. We have the floss kit. I'll Be Home for Christmas floss kit. We have some white cloth. This is 10 count, so I don't know if all of you are going to like the 10 count, but we do have some 10 count white cloth. And then we have the I'll Be Home for Christmas matching needle minder. So this is a great little package for Christmas in July stitching. And then today, I shared a new stitch that's in the shop. Yes, I saw that you said that, Kim. Kim said that she already got the pattern, and so she is going to add that to her Christmas in July stitching. So I will be excited to see that. And then just today, I added to the shop Joy, which is a new digital download on the website from Cherry Hill Stitchery. And this one was really cute. It's got little hat and mittens that go with it. Here's the stitch. It's called Joy. It's a digital download. It's in the shop right now. And as soon as you make your purchase, you will get the file emailed to you. And I think it's even on the checkout page. After you check out, it downloads to the checkout page to your account. So this one you would get immediately. And there are only very few skeins of floss that are needed. So this is one that you could do, like this would be a very quick Christmas in July stitch and finish. I'm sure that you would finish it really, really quickly. So that's my set day 2 Christmas in July pick. And that one's a quick one because you just need the pattern. If you already have some cloth at home and if you have a little bit of a stash of DMC, then you just need to download the pattern. It'll be super easy to get started on that. Yes, you're welcome, Teresa. Yes, I've partnered with Cherry Hill Stitchery, and she does some adorable PDFs. I have tried to get PDFs from other places, but they said no. And so, but Cherry Hill Stitchery, she's very, very nice. Deanna is super, super nice, and she contacted me to carry some of her PDFs, and I was excited to offer that as another option for you guys. And so we do have a few PDFs, cross-stitch patterns in the shop. So yay, for anybody who wants to take advantage of that. That is a good, quick way to get a pattern and to get started on it. Okay, so then just a couple quick updates. I'm still waiting on floss for Celebrate Summer and for Truckin' Along August. So as soon as those come, I will start invoicing for those and get those out the door to you. And then this is the only progress that I made on stitching this week. I started my Cottage of the Month, and that's how far I got. August. Oh my gosh, for a second I thought I spelled it wrong. Yay, it says August. So that's how far I got on August. This one's going to be super fun. It's got little waves crashing up on the beach. So I'm excited to snuggle in and get some good stitching done this weekend, and hopefully a bit done next week, and then have much more stitching to share with you next week. I think that's all that I have. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Ren. Okay, so the prize for this week, the drawing that we are going to do, is for Christmas Bird. It's a perfect little Christmas in July stitch. It's Christmas Bird by Heart and Hand Needle Art. And we're going to do a drawing for this right now. The winner of Christmas Bird is Elizabeth Glembaki. Elizabeth, congratulations. You won Christmas Bird. Please be sure to reach out and contact me to claim your prize. You can reach me via email, or you can reach me on Instagram, whatever's easiest for you. But contact me to claim your prize, and I will get this in the mail to you right away. Elizabeth Glembaki, congratulations on winning the Christmas Bird chart. And then for next week, my daughter came up with the question for you guys next week. She really is excited to hear the answers to this. She came up with the idea, and then probably 7 to 8 times since then, and this was only a couple days ago, she said to me, well, what's so-and-so? What's Kim's favorite ice cream? What's Teresa's favorite ice cream? What? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't asked the question yet. You have to be patient and let me ask it, and then we'll see. So even if you don't want to be included in the drawing, still comment, and you can just like say, no need to include me in the drawing, or if you don't want to be included in the drawing, you can just comment on something else and you don't have to answer the question. But I still love seeing your comments, regardless of if you want to be in the drawing or not. So her question for you guys is, what is your favorite ice cream? She would love to know. What is your favorite ice cream? And then your prize that you are winning, where did I put it? For next week. So you need to follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Subscribe, please. Help us get to 400. So subscribe on YouTube, and then comment in the comment section, what's your favorite ice cream? And you will be entered into a drawing to win a Bunnies in the Garden quilt kit. So this is a really fun summer, rainbow, happy, cheerful quilt. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw caution to the wind, and we're going to do this as a giveaway. So you get to win a Bunnies in the Garden quilt kit, which is this pattern, packet of fabric, and then an entire jelly roll of Good Times fabric by American Jane. So I hope that all of you guys have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy the time with your family and loved ones. Thank you so, so much for joining me, and thank you so, so much for your support of our happy little shop. We are so, so thankful of that. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thank you for your continued support. We are so, so appreciative. I can't say it enough. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Happy 4th of July, everybody.